Yay.
Now we're live.
I don't have a picture of the book, so. Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone.
Just me.
How's it going? Welcome to, I have no idea what live this is now, to the time of the month where we have finished and read, finally, Frankenstein for January's book pick. So please let me know down in the comments below, how's everyone doing? What are your star ratings for this book? Because this is our first, I believe, classic that we went into, our first monster book. So pretty exciting. But while the audience gets on with their ratings, what did you guys think? What did you guys rate? Give me the non-spoiler tidbit version of your enjoyment of this book.
Oh Lord. So I was trying to think of a star rating because the first time that I read it, I was so confused and like just the science was so heavy that I was like, I don't know what's going on. This is kind of overwhelming, but I am enjoying it. I just don't know what I would rate it. And then after reading it the second time, I got so much more out of it. But is it a favorite, like a favorite classic of mine? I don't know. So I'm gonna say a 4.5 because
Girl, what?
It just isn't perfect, but it's almost perfect to me.
Okay, this whole time I was thinking, oh no, you're gonna give it like 2 or 3. 4.5 is really good.
Oh yeah, so I love the book, but it's just I think the
see.
science maybe doesn't make it a 5 out of 5 for me, but
Okay.
I still really enjoy it.
Mary Shelley was like, science too? I don't know. You gotta figure out your own.
I'm dead. I think. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of really good stars. For me, I really love this. It's like one of my favorite classics of all time, and I just love like the kind of themes that we get throughout this. I love the just the way that Mary Shelley just like writes this kind of tale of like hubris and all of that jazz. But yeah, I will go into spoilers otherwise. So my rating's 5.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I love that.
That's really cool. So those are really good ratings, you guys. So I initially first read the story, the abridged version, in the Children's Illustrated Classics back when I was like, I don't know, a teenager, really young, right? So I didn't really get the full, I guess, potential of the story. And so reading it now, I completely forgot so many things. It was like honestly a brand new read for me. Like I honestly forgot how it ended. I honestly forgot how things were in the story and how they progressed. So it was almost like entirely new experience for me. And I fucking loved it. It was really interesting and just really different from like all the other classics because this one is like sort of like a different perspective. It's almost like a scientific sort of like supernatural element to it, which I thought was really cool. You know, comparing to this like other classics, like, you know, I mean, there's nothing really to compare it to other than like, I don't know, one of Edgar Allan Poe's books, right? So I thought it was really interesting, and that I feel like there were so many layers of like different themes that were going on in the book that really kept me just like asking questions and things like that. And it just made me feel really conflicted overall because this book was fucking depressing. Okay, not gonna lie, I was like, I was not expecting this sort of like this sort of just sadness and despair in this whole book. I thought there would be like a better outcome, but I'm glad how everything sort of like ended up and wrapped, even though I have questions and I want to ask you guys. Now ask the audience.
So do we have a star on that, Elias? Is there a star?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna give it 4 stars. 4 solid stars.
Oh, look
It
at us.
was good.
4.55. I love that.
So January was off to a great start.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Yeah, I also thought it was really well written, and it was like way heavier than I thought it would be. So
yeah, something that I love about this one is just that like you expect it to be a certain way because of like how Frankenstein or the monster is portrayed in pop culture. So you think of him as like being like this, you know, green guy. But
exactly. It was really funny because
go ahead.
I did not think, I thought Frankenstein was the monster's name, but
Mhm.
his name is literally never ever given or even mentioned in the book. And that to me was so wild because for the longest time, when you think of Frankenstein, you think of like the monster, right? And in a way, we can like talk about that later. Like, who do you actually think is like the real monster in
Yeah.
this book, right?
Yeah.
And I just, and I was just like, oh my god, like Frankenstein isn't this actual like the creature itself. So yeah, pop culture changed the monster so much. I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into spoilers now, but those are our non-spoiler thoughts. So if you haven't read the book yet, I don't even know why you're here.
Yes.
So getting into spoilers, everyone. Oh, does he? I don't even know.
I think he references himself as Adam in the creation story of Adam and Eve. He's like, I'm like Adam. But I don't know if he calls. I mean, maybe. Tag yourself, I'm Adam.
Solid name though, bro. So.
Adam. Adam.
So I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone here, right? That we are Team Frankie. That's what I'm just gonna call, or we can call him Adam. I'm Team Adam. Team
Okay,
Frankie. I'm
Team
all
Adam.
the way. We can all agree that fuck Victor. Victor, fuck you. Okay.
Yes.
He to me was someone in the beginning I could see, like not relate with, but like understand. But then I don't know, like his POV was really interesting because I felt like he was so like the way he created this monster and then all of a sudden just like fucking left him and abandoned him. And I was like, this is a privileged frat boy right here. Like he was honestly like a big ass pussy. So
it's just interesting because he runs away and then is like
every
he doesn't
single
actually
time.
deal with the problem. So like Adam's like out there like and to know that Adam just wants love and you're like, oh, if you would just like hug your own creation, things would be better. And instead you just make it worse. It was so
what?
My god, I was so frustrated.
You know what I was thinking? I was like, okay, so fucking Victor created this monster. We don't really know like the real meanings of like the scientific ways, right? But he created this using like art, like conventionally attractive things or features to create this monster, only for Adam, just gonna call him Adam for the majority of this, only for Adam or Frankie to turn out super ugly. And I was like, this shallow bitch. If only he saw past that, they could have been like a father-son duo, like a really great duo, right? This really good relationship.
Son duo.
Oh, but God, he had to turn out ugly. I was like, damn.
I know.
It's okay. I was like,
literally.
I was like, if only Big Daddy wasn't ugly, I could change him though. You know, I could love him.
Can you change him? Just swap
I
out the
could
body
change
parts, you know?
him.
Like...
I could do it. I could do it. It could be me.
Oh my god. Oh.
Truly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because even when as Victor has the chance to fix things, your 8-foot tall corpse son.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
He truly did not want to be like unique. Okay, he didn't want to be different from all the other girls. He was like, oh fuck no, you're too ugly. He fucking runs away.
Yeah.
You know. So that was.
And then Adam is like,
corpses.
yeah, exactly. And he's like, hey, so like, Victor, father, like, here's a way that you can fix it. Just make me a friend. That's like all it'll take. And he's like, I'll do it. Never mind. Like, psych. Never mind.
The way Adam, I love how I call him Adam now.
Yes, I know.
The way Adam would have been like incredibly great, like at a sport, right? Or even though like he's not conventionally attractive, like a modeling agency. Sign in book, done deal.
Handyman.
All right. Exactly. All right. So I have questions for you guys. So one of them is, what if we never got like Adam's side of the story, the creature side of the story? What if the book's POV was entirely from Victor's point of view instead? Which that have cause you to relate with him more, to make him more understanding, to be more sympathizing? Or could it have, instead of like Victor's like side at all, it was just all Adam's POV?
This
What do you guys
is
think?
an awesome question. This is a great question.
Let me know.
I feel like if we never got Adam's perspective, we would have only gotten Victor's twisted hatred, and so we wouldn't have been able to empathize with Adam. I mean, just
But-
because from the actions of Adam is he kills some people. I mean, like if you're looking at it just from like actions, if that was all Victor was reporting on, I feel like it would be hard to be like, maybe he's learning because like Victor's not listening, you know? So whatever he's telling us, Victor hasn't listened to whatever Adam is trying to communicate, you know? All he's going to think about is the ways that Adam has hurt him, you know? And so,
True.
I mean, honestly, I would have loved just a book from Adam's perspective because he was so
too.
interesting and so wonderful.
Like he was
So-
so smart. Like
Mhm.
true. Even though he was sort of like a brand new big
Yes.
8-foot baby into the world, right? He still fended for himself. Like he was still able to like learn a whole fucking language, right? And
Mhm.
it just got me thinking,
Mhm.
like, even though he was smart, there was some nuance in in the way he would see the world. I didn't exactly, because of the situation and because of the lack of like, you know, guidance and everything, I feel like he was lacking sort of like that nuance in that perspective of life. He either saw things in like either black or white, which was interesting, you know. And I feel like if he had some that, you know, that gentle parental guidance, things could have been different.
Mhm.
True. I feel like this comment, Adam was girl boss and Victor was gaslighting gatekeep.
Oh my god!
But together they could have been the Trinity. Together they could have been the Trinity. However, no. We didn't get that.
Oh my god, not the Trinity. Oh my god. Oh. I think that
So,
it's just like I understand why we get both perspectives, totally. And I get it. And it makes Victor really evil when like you hear him and like the fact that even Victor even starts to think, "Oh, Adam's really smart. Adam is great." I know.
I'm fucking
I know.
dead.
Yes. Absolutely. When he's referencing that, I was like, yeah, that would for sure be the first
I was
book
like,
I
this
picked
bitch
up.
read Paradise Lost. Oh my god.
I was like, huh?
Imagine if he had the upbringing, though. Imagine if he actually got that love
Yes.
and care that he needed. It's almost like Victor, if he was like not a fucking pussy, he would have realized that, oh my god, I created something really cool, like almost
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
the ultimate human race in a sense from dead things, you know.
Mhm.
But
Because
Victor
Adam's
in
a
the end was like,
genius.
couldn't be me. Yeah.
He's
He's like,
so
I invented
smart.
necromancy.
Damn. If only Big Daddy went ugly.
Stop. Oh my god.
Big
Hey,
Daddy
now
Adam.
it's just me. So
I mean, you were interested in this book, so
oh my god. Okay, see, I saw that book at the bookstore. I went to the bookstore yesterday and I saw that book because I keep seeing that book everywhere being mentioned on Twitter and on TikTok. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't even read the blurb. I didn't even know what it's about. And the replies I got on my DMs, I was like, oh my god. Wow, you guys. Have you read it,
I
Noelle?
mean, I'm about to read
No.
it, so I'll
Do you even know
tell
what it's
I
about?
think.
I feel like I've heard about it, but
This right here, the Ice Planet Barbarians, from the plot that I've heard, it literally could be Frankenstein. It literally could have been the new like.
That's why I
sort of, like,
got it.
elevated plot. Oh my gosh!
maybe Adam was a hottie and Victor just didn't have taste. Absolutely.
Oh my god, where?
Yes.
With the nails. Olivia. Great name, by the way.
Olivia, I can't see a comment. Maybe it's not been on. for me,
Under
but-
your capitalized Elias. Never mind. It's just fun. It's
Oh, I
fun.
see it right here.
Yes.
100% agree.
Yes.
You know, okay. Also, another question is: would you
Dead.
have thought that Victor, or not Victor, Adam deserved like a companion made for him.
100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Did you like? So it wasn't explicitly clear, but did he want like a female companion for like a partner or mate, or did he want someone like just solely companion?
I thought girl. I thought it was a woman.
I think
He
it was
just
like
he wanted
Eve
a
kind
female
of
companion
character.
to sort of like mate with.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
And
Adam
then
and Eve.
Oh, I see. Because Victor in the end was like, "Oh no, what do they have fucking babies and stuff?" And I was like, "Damn, if only Frank or Adam was gay, that could have been completely different."
True. It's kind of interesting though, because it's kind of like the creation myth playing out but gone wrong.
Yes. I loved it. I was like, this is so cool.
The
like
gods kind of like, I hate this.
Yes. What did I do?
So, okay, I found this question online, right? And I thought it was really interesting. I thought, okay, what would have happened if Frankenstein was instead created by a woman? Like, for example, Elizabeth, for an example. Like, what do you think the outcomes and how would that play out? How would that be different?
I love that question.
Wasn't
Ooh.
thought about me, unfortunately, because
Damn
I
it.
could never come up with a question.
That's really good.
So, yeah. I mean, it's obvious, like, for me, I think that the outcome would have been totally different because Elizabeth to me was seen as like, well, I was referring to Elizabeth specifically, but she was really nurturing, I guess, and she was just more, she would have been way more accepting, I think, than Victor ever could. So that's true, though.
The comments are amazing.
Adam would need a partner if he didn't have crippling daddy issues.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I can't.
I think you're right, and
true
I think
though.
that I think Elizabeth would have been an amazing.
Oh, that'd been so interesting.
Oh.
She would have created a girl, and they would have fallen in love, guys. This is like
Sapphic Frankenstein. Let's go.
Yes. Oh my god. Joel, write it for us. Come on now. Our author.
Okay. Like literally, the whole moral of the story is that men fuck shit up all the time, and men are responsible for it.
Also, don't try to be God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally.
I feel like.
No.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't even know. I was just gonna complain about how he had started making this companion for Adam, and then was like, never mind. And one of the things that really made me so sad was that like Frankie or Adam is really hanging out, bringing all this firewood to this family, providing food, like really taking care of these people. He tries to approach the family and immediately is pushed away. And I was like, do you guys just think that like an angel came down here and just has been providing firewood? Although I will say when Adam went and burned their house down, I was like, I mean, wow, it's you really turned it around. And it was so entertaining and interesting, but I just felt I was so sad for him during that time. I was like, if you guys only knew like what he's doing for you at night, you would be a little more appreciative.
Yeah. Very true.
True.
Someone find Mary Shelley's grave right now, and we need to tell her some news. Where is Mary Shelley buried?
I don't know.
It's somewhere in the UK, so I could go.
Yes. Oh my god.
Bournemouth.
You went to her house, right?
Go there. Have a date. There's like there's like a plaque dedicated to Mary Shelley in Bath. I don't know what the plaque symbolizes. I think it's where. Let me have a look. I took a picture of it and I can't even remember what it symbolizes.
You know, I was just thinking that this book the title could have been so much better if they stuck with the modern Prometheus instead of Frankenstein. I thought the subtitle was so cool, because Prometheus was like, Greek mythology, and it sort of like really played really well into this. It was like Frankenstein, and then the subtitle was like the modern Prometheus. I just thought that title would have been so much more powerful than Frankenstein, in my opinion. So,
That's such a good call out.
Yeah, like she had that title, but then everyone, I guess, started calling the book by its like full front name, I guess, like by Frankenstein, and then like pop culture sort of like evolved this monster into this scary.
In 3 volumes.
Can't really see it, but oh yeah, there it is. I don't have a copy. I read it on an audiobook, so
cool.
Yeah,
literally. But yeah, basically, Mary Shelley wrote part of Frankenstein in Bath, and that's why there's the plaque.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I see. Okay, that's really cool, though. At least you get like there's some like site that you get to see where it actually happens.
Yes.
So I guess those are all the questions I have. if you guys have any other discussion topics you guys want to bring up.
Did she really write this at 19? I did not realize that.
19?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. That is amazing.
True. That's incredible.
Girl boss. I mean, invented an entire genre. I think there's no more of a girl boss than Mary Shelley.
True.
Oh no. Should have been the modern promiscuous if Victor wasn't such a douche.
Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh, something I hated about Victor is that, remember, there was a few times where like him making the monster ended up in who was that? The little girl like went to jail and then died.
Justine.
And he's like, well, she'll never know. Like, I know that she's going through it, but I have it even worse because I'm living with this guilt and she's just going to die. And I was like, what are you even saying? He just centered himself so much in like his own pain. And he was like people were literally dying because of his creation. Because he couldn't do something about it. So
yeah, like I feel like there were so many circumstances where things could have been sort of like prevented, like, okay, if he truly wanted to go against Adam, right, he could have told someone. I feel like if he had told someone or confided in somebody, right, they could have, brought out like the police force or something, or like told people, to be careful and wary. But Joel,
come back.
Oh no. Okay, well, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that these characters could have, I don't know, either lived in some way or some capacity, or things could have been prevented. If he had, I feel like if he had told someone, even though maybe they would have been like, "Oh my god, you fucking, lunatic, you're insane," but like, if they would have, I feel like if they would have seen it, if they really wanted to capture, Adam, I feel like it could have been done. But this guy is just thinking about himself. He's like, oh no, he's only threatening me, not my fucking loved ones. And I was like, he's a really stupid bitch. So
I know, especially since like Adam gives him a way to fix it. He's like, I just need a friend. I'm super lonely. And he's like, all right, I'll do it. And he's like, never mind. No, I won't. And he's like, why does he keep killing my people? And I'm like, he literally gave you the answer. So already gone to Shelley's.
Oh no. Honestly, yeah, I honestly was like, Henry deserved so much better, because he was like a total opposite from Victor, who was like, probably so negative and down. But then Henry was like, a bright ray of sunshine. He's like, I will be there for that or thee, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, but unfortunately, it's really interesting how most of the time when Adam kills, right? It's never like, we're never there. It's like we're after, except for it's like Elizabeth. It's always from Victor's POV, which I thought really, I guess, humanized Adam in my opinion. But Yeah.
Yeah, I saw there's that question that said, like, did anyone not guess that Adam was planning on killing Elizabeth? How did Victor not guess this? And I thought the same thing. I was like, well, just because it's like when he says, I'm gonna ruin your wedding night, like he wants to continue to mess with your life. He's not trying to end it because he wants you to suffer. And so like the fact that he leaves Elizabeth on their wedding night, I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you leave her? It's so and then he's like,
On
how
your
did I
wedding
not
night.
realize? I'm like, oh my God.
Oh. Okay, so my thing is that he came out of this world in a way where it was like almost like a newborn, and I feel like the stuff that he went through was so, I guess, traumatic in a way where, yeah, he probably didn't have to kill an actual child, but I feel
Yeah.
like he was a child in a sense, lashing out and
Mm.
didn't really mean to kill him, I guess, in a sense, where he was just trying to like make him stay quiet, and he accidentally, because he was so like fucking physically strong,
Mhm.
he accidentally, coincidentally killed him. So
Mhm.
that's just my thoughts on it. Where I was like, he's like a literal child, in like this, physically big body. So
I just wanted to point
Joel. Oh, he's back.
I've literally been waving here for the past
Oh
10,
no, I'm sorry.
like, hello. I was like, Elias, hello.
I'm sorry. I do not see.
It's fine. This is Victor just hiding
That's
his
me
monster
right
once
now.
again.
Self-centered.
Oh my God.
Not me pulling a Victor.
Just waving?
Red
I
flag.
was just
Yeah,
like,
just
hello.
waving down below like this. Pull me up, bitch.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Adam's great. He was just chilling by Mary Shelley's grave. He's like, write me a new story.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Well, hope that trip was eventful, I'm sure. Yeah. I don't know, Joe, do you have anything you wanted to add?
To add? Oh, oh wow. I don't know. When I studied this, it was like very interesting because like things about hubris, because Victor wants to become a god and everything and bring life. But it's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde sort of situation, almost.
Oh, right. I forgot about that tale. Oh.
We've lost him.
Joe? Well, if you guys also have any questions for us, if you guys wanted to bring up anything you guys wanted to discuss, please let us know in the comments. Honestly, I think this is really interesting. Victor telling his own story in a way where it would make him feel like he's the victim, like he's the one being punished.
Mhm.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Someone asked a question way earlier about like, oh, like how does it seem like, because the story's being told through the captain who's reciting it back through a letter, right? So it's like Victor telling the captain things, and then the captain is writing it out.
Hello.
There we go.
Adam's
Were you
fine
waving?
still.
Adam's he's fine. I don't remember what I was saying.
We were just talking about how the story itself, like from Victor's point of view or Walton's point of view, where it was like the story could have been edited in a way,
yeah,
to make Victor out the victim.
I always thought that was, I mean, I thought that was really cool that it's the whole story is being told through a letter and that you're like
Right?
slightly
Yeah.
reminded of it sometimes because then
Hmm.
he's like, well, I got the rest of the story and now I'll wrap it up. You know, like I thought that was really cool. And obviously, like the captain's going to really sympathize with this person he's picked up in the cold. So he's just going to take it as fact. But it's even interesting that we get the monster's point of view if we're following that. Like, how, maybe I'm confused. How did the captain tell the monster's story? Oh, because it was in a letter given to Victor, right? He was like, just read this and you'll
Yeah.
understand. I don't know.
I
think so.
believe so.
I thought it was really cool the like that it was folded into a letter. It reminds me of Dracula, which is fun. I think so.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
I think Frankenstein. I think he put himself way too like exposed himself too early to like the public. Maybe he could have like I don't know waited out a little bit more, given the situation. But I don't know. I think maybe if he had met, that probably wouldn't scare them all if he met them one by one. But like I was just thinking, like maybe there could have been like a certain type of scenario to it, like a strategic sort of plan.
Yeah.
But again, he's like new to like the world, right? You know, in like in
Mhm.
terms of like different aspects, and so
And the only interaction has been like he's tried to approach people before and they've
But
treated him
they-
so badly. So to
they're
him,
so
he's
scared
like,
of him. Yeah.
yeah, he's like, I just got to do it now. This is my chance. And like, it just gets ruined. But he does burn that house down right afterwards. And I was like, okay, revenge
Well
is sweet,
deserved,
I guess.
honestly.
True.
Yes. Mhm. There's a lot of really good points being brought up.
Mhm.
See, I haven't actually read Dorian Gray, but I've heard really good things about it.
Oh, yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Totally.
They both kind of want to like defy the natural order of things and are thus punished for trying to
Mhm.
defy the natural order of things.
And then are still the victims, you know?
Yeah.
Like Dorian Gray is like, oh, the painting. This is all my fault. Or it's not my fault. Youth is just the problem.
Insert fire Alma meme.
That was so good, Joel. That was a great,
Thank you.
great rendition.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us.
Also.
I think he has. I don't think he has or he doesn't really know his father. His mother, he was really close to, and she dies. So I
Oh,
think,
mommy issues.
and he
mommy
was close to
issues.
her, and she was
Sorry,
gorgeous.
mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Yes, I actually really dug Shelley's writing style. I really enjoyed it. That was like one of the main highlights for me when reading
Mhm.
this book.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
same.
liked,
I think just. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying about how like the writing style really speaks to like the gothic kind of conventions at the time, and just seeing like that growth and then also the transition into like this kind of newness of science fiction was just really great to see. And then as we see later on in the period, there's like a few different developments in that way. Especially how like kind of Mary Shelley made Frankenstein, and then I think it's Polidori made a vampire, and like the way that they take that is very cool.
I loved the writing. I remember the first time I was like, oh, well, there's a lot of science and this is different than how I thought the monster was. Like, I thought he was supposed to be a villain and now I'm sympathizing. So I think I was just really confused the first time. And then this time, I felt like every sentence held a lot of weight in the overall, like, despair and anxiety and, like, just the panic and the loneliness. I thought she
Yeah.
captured it so well.
Like honestly, it was sort of like a depressing book
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like there were so many like just like complicated things that just were never resolved, I guess, and lack of communication and just Victor being a pussy. It was just it was a tragedy in of
Yeah.
itself.
Very true.
Our beloved monster.
Adam.
You know, I really wish though that some of the female characters, well, specifically Elizabeth, could have like been done more. Like they could have more stuff to do in the book instead of just like being on the sidelines or waiting the entire time. But
or just used as like they were like characters of death, you know?
Yeah.
Because one's in jail and dies, the other one's like revenge. And I mean, I know
maybe it was sort of like in a way, sort of like a touch on like how it was sort of back then, like a perspective, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Couldn't be me at
cool.
19.
Yeah. Couldn't be me now. Oh my god. Or
Yeah,
ever.
exactly. Wow. Genius.
Literally.
What? Who?
Yes,
What?
The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White, I believe.
Holy smokes,
Does
Joel.
she also meet a tragic end too, or is it like a twist where she survives? And she's
Oh,
like,
I
just
have no
kidding,
idea. I
Victor,
haven't read
I'm
it."
still alive.
Just kidding.
Lamau. I mean, I kind of like just like it was the times.
It was a sign of the times.
But yeah, I think this. I think that if nobody else has any other questions, I think this was really fun.
This was the funniest live I feel like we've ever had. The comments were amazing.
Daddy Frankie.
Oh my
god.
I'm dead.
Lily just wanted to be loved. It's okay, guys. I could change him.
It's fine. I'll just go to Mary Shelley's grave and ask her to change it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that was the full discussion for Frankenstein. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We will be reading Loveless. I know that we have been sort of pushing back pleasures a bit, with just life getting in the way.
Me.
But yes,
Daddy,
sorry. Right here.
Daddy, sorry.
Yes, so for February, we are reading Loveless by Alice Oseman. And that is the UK edition, I think. The US hardcover edition is coming out on March 1st, but this copy has been accessible, I think, for a long time now. Wait, you've read it already? Have you guys read it yet?
Oh no. I'm planning on reading all of Alice Oseman's books in like the next 2 weeks. So
cute.
Yeah, nice.
So there'll be a full like dissection.
So Loveless will be on Joel's channel, and then in March we'll be reading N.K. Jemisin's
the fifth season.
The fifth season. Yes, I'm really excited to read that one because I've heard nothing but good things, and it's been recommended to me countless times. So,
someone asked if we can do another classic sometime. I would be.
You know, I would be so down to read like another monster classic as well. I just think that genre is so interesting to me because, like,
there's a few different ones. There's like, there's Dracula, which is
Dracula.
like.
Is there a werewolf one as well? There's no a werewolf in London, or am I mixing that with a movie? There's Dorian Gray.
True. I'm just looking at all like the classics I have down here.
Like, what's your favorite monster classic story?
Frankenstein is one of my faves.
Yeah, I loved Frankenstein, but we read Dracula this year or for school, and it was amazing. It was so, but it's super long, so I don't know if it's like a great.
True.
Werewolf in London.
To be fair, we could just like look up like different monster classics and see what we can find. And
Yeah, we
then,
can do like a list of them, and then you guys can vote on it too as
Oh.
well. Like which one you guys
Ooh,
I love that.
true.
maybe during the summer because we
I love
have
that.
Yeah.
March, and then we have April, May, and June.
Mm-hmm.
I love that idea.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh my god, I want to read the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my god, I'm down with that.
Oh, I'm down with that.
You guys have so many good recommendations. Okay, I completely
Yes.
forgot that these existed. Okay. True.
I need to read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde this
Oh,
semester. actually.
Jekyll and Hyde it's very fun, but also very depends on how you feel about it. But yeah, I liked it.
I'm excited
Which
about
one?
it.
Which one
And
is
it's short,
more?
right?
Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll
quite
and Mr.
short, yeah.
Hyde.
I'm
Who's the evil one? I could change him.
I mean, it depends on how you perceive it, but I think it's Hyde that's the evil one. I'm gonna
Ooh,
try and
sexy.
let's see if I can
Just
find
kidding.
Jekyll and Hyde on my.
I'm just kidding.
We could also
Guys,
read like The Haunting
Anyone
of
tell
Hill
how
House,
desperate I am? Oh right, that's true too.
like a Shirley
Like
Jackson.
another horror.
Yeah, that's Jekyll and Hyde.
What?
Woo!
That's how many pages is that? Is that like less than 100 or less than
Uh,
200? I mean,
It is. That's an essay by John Sutherland. It's 100. Oh wait, no, that's the Bottle Imp. That's not. Is that? That's not even Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Unless this is part of it. Oh no, it's not. It's like 4 pages.
wait, 74?
Yeah.
It's super
What?
short. Yeah.
Wow,
I just
that
bought
short.
one and it's super skinny and like little, and I was like,
That's
am I getting
insane.
the wrong book?
I never knew how that was that short.
Yeah.
It seems to me like it's more of a novella than anything.
I mean, it is like a very short story. Like a lot of classics,
Oh.
apart from some of them. Middlemarch, I'm looking at you. I like quite
Oh,
short.
God, horrible. I mean, horrible in length. It's a great book, but oh my god,
Yeah. It's a
it's a thick bitch.
very, yeah, literally.
But all right. So that's if anyone else has anything to add or anything, you guys, I think that is pretty much it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, you guys, on this live show, and we look forward to talking to you in the Discord, seeing all of your messages there, and over on Joel's channel, right? Joel's channel
Yes.
for Loveless. Excited. Okay.
Love less. Love more.
Sounds like my love life.
Oh no.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you for being here.